Find yourself on your mat, lying on your back. Just take a moment to situate yourself so that you feel comfortable, you feel grounded, you feel held by the earth beneath you. So that would look like lots of space in your neck, lots of space for your low back. Relaxing the legs, relaxing the hips, relaxing the shoulders, palms face the sky. Close your eyes here. And just start to tune in with your breath. So you're deepening your breath, breathing in your nose and out your nose. Seeing if you can slow the breath down just a little bit, so that you really begin to drop into your body, drop into the space. And from here, take one hand to your belly, one hand to your heart. With the eyes still closed, just tracking your breath from the very depths of your abdomen. So the bottom hand will rise all the way up into the height of your chest and collarbones. Take a brief pause at the top of your inhale, and then open the mouth and deflate. Again, big breath in, filling up the lower hand, letting it rise fully all the way up into the upper hand. Give a little brief pause at the top. And then part the lips and deflate. Take one more like that. Inhale, really full breath in. Hold the top. And exhale, let it go. Now take your bottom hand to the top hand, so you have both hands on the center of your chest. And set a dedication for your practice this morning, a dedication to give your efforts up to someone or something that needs a bit of extra love today. And then we'll seal the intention with the sound of Om. Take a full breath in. Inhale and exhale. From here, interlace your fingers, release your index fingers, stretch your arms up overhead. Squeeze your legs together and imagine that you're standing on both feet. So one side of the foot's not collapsing forward or the other. You're even across both feet. As you press through the soles of your feet, reach up through your index fingers. Get a good stretch as you feel maybe your rib cage separate from your pelvis. Take a big breath in and imagine that you're taking a little bit of a back bend. So maybe the low back curves a little, you arch your spine. And then as you exhale, keep the length in your spine, but take the low ribs in and down, navel to spine. Try not to force your lower back onto the earth, but just kind of corset your waist in. Then we'll take two more like that. Inhale, big full breath. Allow your chest to rise, ribs to splay, low back to arch. And as you exhale, corset everything in. Pubic bone up toward the navel, navel up towards your sternum, low ribs in and down. And another big breath in. Inhale. And big breath out, exhale. From here, walk your feet over to the right. Once you feel grounded in your lower body, walk your upper body up and over to the right so you're like a little banana. This is banana pose. So up and over to the right with both legs and feet. Be mindful that you don't let the left hip or left shoulders pop off the mat. Keep a nice sense of grounding along the left side. If you want a little bit extra, cross your left ankle above the right. That'll just give you a little bit of an extra something, something. And breathe in and out your left side. Big, full breaths. And then inhale, take your upper body back to the middle. Uncross your legs, take your legs back to the middle. Take a big full breath in as you grow long through your spine. And then once again, exhale, corset your waist. Think about this as being core work, even though you're not doing like a crunch or something really explicit. And then inhale, expand again. Exhale, walk your legs over to the left. Let your torso walk up and over as well. So big arc through your right side. Cross your right ankle above the left if that feels good. You're encouraging your right hip down, your right shoulder down. Front body nice and open and even as you breathe in and out your right side. One more breath. And as you exhale, walk your feet back to the middle, then let your upper body come back. You're going to keep your arms over your head, but just delace your hands so you're just placing the backs of each hand onto the floor. Bend your knees, let your feet plant onto the earth. As you inhale, feet plant down into the floor, drive your pubis up toward the ceiling, lift up, come up into a little bit of a back bend. Stay connected to your feet, all four corners. Then as you exhale, pit of your navel drops toward the floor. When you make contact with your spine, reach the arms up and forward, shoulders roll off the mat, reach forward to the top of your mat. And then inhale, coming back into that little bridge, lifting the pelvis, stretching. And then exhale, core work, pulls you all the way up, reach forward. We'll take 3 more like that. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more. Press to the feet. Lift the pubic bone toward the ceiling. Express your front body. And then exhale, take your crunch. In this crunch-like position, stay. Try to lengthen your neck as best as you can. Stay here with the feet on the floor or extend the heels out a little bit or a lot of it, or let the heels hover off of the floor. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, hug your knees into your chest. 4 more like that. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 3 more. Press through your feet. Engage your middle. Last one. Inhale out. And exhale, hug. Put your feet back on the floor or go right back out to where we were. Lift your right leg up. So this could look like this with one foot on the floor and just changing like this. Or you just switch your legs. Let's actually reach the arms forward. And switch. And switch. Easy neck, lift the heart. Let's take 3 more each side. Really working the legs, working the core, using your feet on the earth or not, whatever works for your body today. Last one. And from here, knees come into your chest. Relax the head down to the floor. Rock side to side. And then take the knees up and over to the left. Take a spinal twist. You can look over the right shoulder or just look straight up at the ceiling. This left hand can come to the outer right leg. Give yourself a little bit of a weight so that you can twist deeper. Big breath in. And exhale, deep in your twist. Good. Inhale back to center. Drop your knees over to the right. Eyes can look straight up or toward the left shoulder. Right hand to outer left leg for a little bit of leverage, but don't force the twist. Just let gravity work with you. Take another big deep breath in. Really fill up. And exhale, deepen your twist. Inhale back to center. And from here, extend your legs up to the sky. Let your arms just kind of relax up above you. And then just roll the ankles. You can bend the knees a little bit. Kick your own butt a little bit. Just getting the legs some energy. You can shake your legs, be a little silly. And then happy baby, bend your knees, grab the feet inside or outside. Think that the knees coming in toward the armpits, the inner thighs chase the outer torso. And your butt can lift up a little bit, or you can lengthen your tail down. There's really no rule here. But the arms provide a weight, and you work with gravity, so you don't have to really force your legs down. You're just kind of hanging out. Letting your hips get some space. One more breath here. And then inhale, knees back to center, rock and roll like a little ball, back and forth. And then come up into all fours. So in your all fours, shoulders over your wrists, hips over your knees. Take the tops of your feet into the floor. Take the knuckle of each finger into the floor so you're really, really grounded. And we'll take 5 circular cat-cows each side. So your ear and your hip will go out to the right. Then arch your spine, come through the middle, over to the left, and round. 4 more. That's 2. That's 3. 4. And 5. Reverse that circle, ear left, hip left, arch through. Exhale through middle round, that's 1. Keep going, 4 more. Make sure you're really plugging into your hands, plugging into your feet, so you have more freedom in your upper body to move and to enjoy. 2 more. Stay with your breath, because if you're not breathing, it's not yoga. Good, and then back to the middle. And then from here, you're going to flip your wrists. So turn out your shoulders, flip your wrists the funny way so that the wrists are facing the top edge of your mat. And your shoulders should still be right over your wrists. So the tendency might be to put the hands a little bit more in front or even further behind. So just make sure you're stacking. And then take regular cat-cow, but we're going to do like a sprint style. So you're going to go as fast as you can for your own personal body practice day, because every day is different. So it's an inhale to arch, exhale to round. And we'll be here for a minute. So I like to do these typically really, really fast because, especially in this quarantine, I like to kick my own butt and light a fire under my ass and get things going. So keep moving. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, round. Inhale, tabletop. Take your hands back the quote-unquote normal way, whatever normal means. And then take a child's pose. Hips back to your feet, stretch your arms forward. Let this be an active child's pose. So you're not letting your arms relax like a wet noodle. You're extending your arms long, turning the armpits toward the heart so you have cups for armpits. You're pressing your hands forward and down as you root your hips back. Take one more breath. And then very slowly walk your hands back so you're sitting onto your heels. Now, if this is uncomfortable for your knees, you can pad your knees up with a blanket or a towel, because we'll be here for just a tiny bit as we move through sort of a half moon salutation. So your heels are together, your feet are together, you're sitting back, and try as best as you can to not drop into your low back. Feel that you're on the fronts of your sitting bones so that you can lift up through your chest. And imagine that you have a frame for all of your organs, hip, hip, shoulder, shoulder, a beautiful rectangular frame at the front of your body. As you inhale, stretch the arms up, look up. Exhale, extend the arms forward, come into a child's pose. Inhale, come into all fours, arch your spine, cow, look forward. Exhale, tuck your toes, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Inhale, shift forward into a plank pose. You can drop your knees here if you need to. And then exhale, lower your knees down, send the hips back, child's pose. And then inhale, either reaching forward and up or walking yourself up. Come back to sit on your heels. And exhale, hands to the heart. 4 more like that. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, extend and fold. Inhale, all fours arch, cow. Exhale, dog. Inhale, plank. If you want, you can make this a tuck-toed upward dog. Just be mindful of your low back. Don't go down into your back. Lift up off your hands and feet, or you're in plank. And then drop the knees, child's pose. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands to your heart. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale, extend. Inhale, arch. Exhale, dog. Inhale, plank or upward dog. Knees down, child's pose. Inhale it up. Exhale, hands to heart. So moving with your breath, that's the beauty of yoga. Breath and movement together. Threaded with your mind, you have a very integrated stitch that you can use to stay grounded, use to stay peaceful, use to stay present. So mind, body, and breath weaving together, coming into plank or upward dog. Knees lower, resist gravity, child's pose. Last one. Arms reach up and hands to heart. Here we go. Stretch, inhale. Fold, exhale. Inhale, arch. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, plank or upward dog. Knees down, child's pose. Reaching the arms up. And exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, shift weight forward into your hands, but don't go too far forward. Tuck your toes, lift your knees off the floor, and then just walk yourself back so that you're at a forward fold at the back of your mat. Measure out hip width distance, so 2 fists inside the inner arches. Bend your knees a lot so that your spine can be long. What might be the case if you're at home practicing is that the legs, you're thinking like, I gotta stretch and straighten my legs, and then you end up way up here. Bend your knees. It could be a little bit like this, like a micro bend. It could be a full deep bend so that you can fold over your legs better. And then from this fold, then you play with lifting the backs of your legs up so you get space. Let the head hang. Just enjoy. It's like going to the chiropractor and hanging upside down or something. It should feel really good on your back. And then we'll take 5 halfway lifts. Hands come to the shins. Lengthen your spine, look forward. So it's like your butt is going back and your heart and eyes are longing forward. And then exhale, fold in again. Lift your butt a little bit higher as your head drops. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. And fold. Take 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, washing your body with breath. What a gift to breathe. Last one. And exhale, fold. Come up again, halfway, hands to shins. Pause here. Bend your knees, send your butt back in space. So you're not dropping your butt, you're lengthening it back behind you. And your heart and eyes go forward. Now extend your arms by your ears. You should be resting your belly and chest on your thighs so you take out some of the work in your upper body. And then take your left fingertips slightly ahead of your nose. Your right fingertips are still forward. Ground down through all 4 corners of your feet. And then start to twist open to the right. So look down until you get the arm up. Focus on your hips remaining more or less square. And then turn your torso and your head and your eyes up to the top hand. Inhale. Exhale, top arm up and over. Take a swim. Replace the hand. Left fingertips forward. Stay in your legs. Twist the arm open and up. And then let your torso revolve to the left. Keep looking forward until you can't twist anymore. And then look up. Inhale, top arm up and over. Replace. And we'll take 3 each side, just swimming open. So swim the arm back this time. Right arm back, around and up like you're doing a big freestyle swim. And then left arm back, up, and around. That's 1 set. So this is a lot of leg work, I know that, but stay in your legs because if you're not in your legs, you're gonna be in your back and that is not fun. It doesn't feel good. So keep on swimming. Last one, big swim with the left arm. Back, up, around, and forward. Straighten the legs, fold. Oh man, that's a lot of work. Now we're going to come to stand. If you have no issues in your back, you can roll up through your spine. If you have some funky things going on in your back, I would really engage your core and come up with a straight spine. So whatever way you decide to come up, come up. And stand. And then we'll take Tadasana, which is mountain pose. Palms forward, standing tall, close the eyes. And find your breath again because that was a lot of intensity in the legs. And as you find your breath, just stand here and honor yourself, right? Take a moment to stand in yourself truly. We're a disembodied world. We're on phones. We're distracted. There's lots going on that is really troubling right now, right? So take a moment to just be in your body. Drop in. Deepen that breath. And then from here, let your eyes come open. Walk to the top of your mat. Take your feet just slightly apart so that you're not feeling like you have only like one leg underneath you, but you don't want them too wide. Just a nice, easy stance so you feel grounded. We're going to go through a lunging salutation. So we'll go really, really slow, about 2 times through, right, left, and then we'll pick up the pace and we'll do the salutation for a few minutes or so. So hook your thumbs. With your hands down below you, pull your thumbs apart and feel that resonate up into your chest. So as you pull the thumbs apart, you should feel the collarbones spread at the top of your chest. From your feet, lift the arms up. From your feet, maybe you go up and back a little bit. So you're lifting up through the front line of your body to go up and then tipping very slightly back. As you exhale, forward fold over your legs, soften your knees a lot. Grow long. Inhale, lengthen your spine, look forward. Step your right foot back. You're coming into a low lunge. We're going to do this slow this first round so you really feel your legs. So you're in the ball of your back foot, the heel's right over the ball. You're more in the ball of your front foot as well, so this could have some buoyancy to it. And you're coaxing your hips to square. So I'm not forcing my hips. It's a constant exploration of the left hip is pulling back, the right hip orbits around to the right, and then let that feed energy through your front body so you're still long through your spine looking forward. Inhale. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, downward facing dog. Like we did earlier, inhale, come into a plank or a tuck-toed upward dog, whatever feels best for you. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lunge your right foot forward, low lunge, opposite side. Do your checklist. Heel is high. Hips are softening to square. Front center of your kneecap on the front leg is going forward, so that pulls your spine and vision forward. Breathe in. Exhale, left foot meets right, fold. That was side one. Cross your thumbs. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Left leg back. Inhale. Feel your legs again. Square the hips. Lift your butt just a little bit. Power through your back leg to go through the eyes, forward. Downward facing dog. Exhale. Inhale, plank or tuck-toed upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Left foot forward. Organize. And exhale, forward fold. Cross thumbs, inhale, rise up. And fold. Right foot back. Downward dog. Inhale, plank or upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Right foot forward, low lunge. Back foot meets front, fold. Hook thumbs rise, soften your knees to rise. Exhale, fold in. Left foot back. Right foot back, downward dog. You can do this on fingertips if you want. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Left foot forward. Right foot meets it. Hook thumbs rise. We'll do just about 3 times through each side. Right foot back. Downward dog. Upward dog or plank. Downward dog. Right foot forward. Left foot forward. Hook thumbs rise. And exhale, fold. Left foot back. Right foot back. Come forward. And back. Left foot. Right foot. Hook thumbs rise. And fold forward. Right foot back. Left foot back. So really all you're doing is folding and unfolding. We unfold and then we fold. I think it's left foot forward. If not, just do something. Hook thumbs rise. So just keep moving. Unfolding and folding. Unfolding and folding. Unfold, fold. Unfold and fold. Last time. Hook thumbs rise up. And then exhale, palms press together. Take your hands to heart center. Close your eyes, and once again, catch your breath. Give yourself a moment. Be in your body. As you pull the breath in, be present with the sensation of the air pulling into you. And when you exhale, be present with the sensation of the breath leaving you. And it's like the most soothing thing to hear the oceanic quality of your breath and to be with it. One more breath. Hook thumbs, inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, right foot back. Right knee down. Walk your hands out to the right. Reach your right hand pretty far out to the right. You can even come on fingertips. You can untuck your back toes as well. Take your left hand to your left thigh. Point the elbow up. Spread from collarbone to collarbone, and then twist open towards your left leg. Hug the middle with your legs so you're not tempted to splay to one side or the other. You're really firm. And then reach your left arm up. So you have a big diagonal from your right fingertips to your left fingertips. You're in your legs, and you're then potentiating your front body. Think about even back bending a little bit as you lean your chest back and open. Inhale. Exhale, top hand down, frame your left foot, tuck your right toes, lift your seat, and then play with straightening your left leg. Not because you jam it to straight, but because you're moving in two directions at once through your left leg. Part of you is going down into your left ball of the foot. Part of you is going up through your left butt. So you're going down and up to straighten your legs. And then we'll take 5 flows in and out the low lunge and this straighten. So you're going forward into your low lunge. You can drop your knee if you want. And exhale, fold. Now we're going to add the twist. Lower the knee down, open the left arm up. It can be like not as wide with that right hand. Exhale, fold over your front leg, straighten it. 3 more. Inhale, open the left arm, twist up and over like we swam earlier, and fold. 2. And 1. As you're folding over your front leg, look forward, start to shift weight into your left foot, and then fly your right leg up. So notice that I'm not really thinking about this standing leg being really straight. I'm using this as sort of a buoyant piston so that I have some umphs. I have somewhere to go here. I'm not locking out in this pose. And then inner right pant seam spins to the sky. Press the center of the right sole of your foot back as you lengthen your chest forward so you're counterbalancing. Stay here with fingers down or interlace the hands behind the ankle. One more breath. And then your top foot meets the bottom, come into a chair pose. So sit low. Really feel that left leg, at least I do. Good, from your chair pose, take your hands into heart center. And then twist over to the right so that the left tricep finds the right leg. Try to keep the hips on their own side as best as you can and just revolve around the central line of your torso, opening to the right. And then in through the middle, hook your thumbs, rise up to stand. And then exhale, drop the arms, either flat back or tuck the chin, roll down. Inhale, lengthen your spine, look forward. And then exhale, wiggle the feet mat width apart, drop your hips, lift your heart and head. So you're coming into a squat. Now this can be a big pose for many people. So if you need a block underneath your butt, or if you need to just use your hands for support, that's great too. But regardless, you're playing the sense of grounding to give you a sense of a lift. So even though my butt's pretty low, I'm not dropping it all the way and letting gravity take me. I'm really engaging my legs, which empowers my upper body. Stay here for 5 more breaths, or if you're at home and you know crow pose, Bakasana, hands down, seat high, inner upper legs into the outer upper arms squeeze, look forward. And maybe you play with lifting, but you have to look forward and shift forward. It's like physics. And then everyone, regardless of your pose, you're going to step or jump back through a vinyasa or just right into downward facing dog. Coming into downward dog. So in your dog, reorganize, hand, hand, foot, foot, lift your seat. Get some good space in your body. As you inhale, lift your right leg high, bend your right knee, open your hip. Try not to splay your left groin to the right. Keep a sense of internal rotation even though you are opening your hips a little. Drive your left heel to the floor, lift your right knee up to the ceiling. Stay here or flip your dog, right toes behind you. Lift your pelvis up. So you're either in that scorpion pose or you flipped. One more breath. And then over the top, lunge your right foot between your hands. Look forward. And then exhale, left foot meets the front, take a forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Pause here, exhale. Fit your belly to your legs, or actually feel like your legs go up into your belly. And then reach your fingertips forward. And then come up through a chair pose, all the way up. And exhale, lower the arms. Other side, hook your thumbs, rise. Big expression of yourself. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen, look forward. Take your left foot back. Drop your left knee down. Untuck your left toes, and then walk your hand to the inside of your right foot. This left hand will go diagonally left, and you'll be on your fingertips if that feels okay. Otherwise, flat palm. Right hand to your right thigh. Press and go into your right thigh to twist. Keep your legs nice and strong. And then possibly this top arm reaches up. So as you reach up, take your brain to the diagonal line from top fingertips to bottom. And then think that you're arcing over that imaginary line with your upper body and find a beautiful back bend. Get round, get spherical. Inhale. And then exhale, top arm up, over, and down. Tuck your back toes. And then start to straighten your front leg by going down into the ball of your right foot and up through the butt of the right. Down through the ball and up through the butt. So you're traveling this joint in 2 directions at once, not slamming into your knee. You're keeping the hips square. You're high on the ball of your back foot. The ball drives your pubis and your navel, your sternum forward so your spine can be long. And then lower down into a low lunge. You can drop the knee. Just regular this first time. Exhale, straighten. And then add the swim. Right arm back, up and around to fold. 3 more like that. Inhale, shift forward into your lunge. Pour weight into the front foot so your left leg lifts up off the floor, standing splits. Soften your right knee enough so that you might feel contact of belly or chest to your standing leg. Lift up off of your right hip crease so you're not dropping your butt to the right. So you're in the center of your standing leg, and then turn the inseam of your left pant leg to the sky and maybe play with grabbing the ankle, doing your thing. 2 more breaths. And then take your top foot to meet your bottom. Fold into your legs. Shake it out a bit. And then rise all the way up through chair pose. Take your hands to heart center. Go to your left, so you're taking a twist over to the left. Be in your legs, be in your feet, be in your pelvis and hips. And then turn to your left. One more breath, inhale. Then exhale, forward fold. Walk your feet a little bit wide, mat width apart. Drop your hips again, come into your squat. Hands to heart center. You're dropping your butt like an anchor so that the buoy of your heart, the buoy of your imagination can float up. So you're going in two directions at once. It's not only down, it's not only up, you're in both places. Stay here, or one more time, crow pose. Plant your hands, lift your seat. Look way forward. If you drop your head, you'll drop your butt. Look forward, shift forward. One foot might leave the floor, the other might leave the floor. One more breath. Then exhale, everyone step or jump back through a vinyasa or right into downward dog. In your downward dog, plug in, lift off, engage your core, turn your armpits into your heart, be in the knuckle of each finger, like you could almost lift the heels of your hands off the floor, be in the balls of each foot so you can lift your butt up to the sky, and then left leg lifts, bend your knee, open your hip. Try not to splay open too much, try to keep it organized so that you can go down through the center of your right heel as you lift up to the center of your left knee. Stay here or flip your dog. So your left toes come back behind you. You express the front line of your body. And then up and over the top. Three-legged dog, straighten and square your top leg. Step your left foot between your hands. Low lunge. Look forward. And then exhale, step your back foot to the front, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold in. Bend your knees a lot. Interlace your hands behind your head. Find that halfway chair. From elbow point to elbow point, you're spreading east and west. From your butt bone to the crown of your head, you're going north and south. So you're just pulling yourself in two directions at once. And then press down through your feet, come up halfway, stand up, and release the arms. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, fold. Inhale for length. Exhale, step back into downward dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower down. Interlace your hands behind your head again. Let your elbows rest on the floor. Zipper your legs together as best as you can and engage your legs so that your kneecaps might leave the floor, your quads might engage, but you're still pressing your feet into the earth. And now, without leaving the floor with your head, just spread your elbows wide so the elbows lift off the floor. And then slide the sides of your jaw back so the back of your head presses into your hands and you start to lift just the upper body off of your mat. Elbows wide, you're looking forward, you're plugging in. Good. Exhale, lower forehead comes back down, relax your elbows down. One more back bend for today. You're going to lift everything off the mat on your next breath in. So inhale, lift the elbows, lift the forehead, press the pelvis down, lift your legs off the floor, and find a Shalabhasana. But before you think about back bending, think about lengthening back through your toes, forward through your crown. Spread elbows side to side. One more breath. And exhale, woo, lower. Now take your hands to the floor, your forehead on top of your stacked hands. Bend your knees. Open your knees mat width apart. And then slowly, mindfully start to windshield wipe your legs back and forth. So you're releasing through your hips. Maybe your quads are getting a nice massage from the floor. Doing all the things. Letting your breath come back to you. Good, then take your legs back together, unbend your knees, plant your hands on the floor, and very slowly come up into a child's pose. So don't rush, because that was a back bend, and as we go into this forward bend, you want to be really gentle with yourself. So butt is going back, hands reach forward, stabilize yourself. Hey Luna. This is Luna, everyone. So yeah, let gravity really work your low back here to soften everything as your butt connects to your heels. Take a big breath into your own waistband, so you fill up the circumference of your own waist with your breath. Let it go. Swivel onto one hip or the other. And then you'll take your legs forward. I'll face the side. You're going to bend your right knee, so your left leg is straight. Open your right hip so that the sole of your right foot comes into the inner left leg for Jani Shoshanna, head to knee pose. Fingertip frame your extended leg. Aim the center of your chest along the same line as your second toe, let's say. And then walk yourself forward. So you can keep your spine long and you can stay up like this. If you want to go further and you want to round a little bit, that's absolutely cool. But just know that you want to anchor back and go forward, not just start to round and pull yourself back. So you're reaching your heart out and forward and you're folding in. One more breath. Inhale, extend your spine, look forward. Exhale, walk yourself up. Keep your legs, take your arms up overhead. Try to stay really rooted in your foundation beneath you as you twist open to the right. Arms go wide. Keep this idea of twisting to your right as you lower the left fingertips or forearm to the inside of your left foot. So as I drop down, I'm not collapsing my right chest forward. I'm doing like two things at once, spiraling right and lowering down left. Right arm comes up and over the head maybe. This can be an intense stretch, so be mindful. You're anchoring back to grow long and forward. One more breath in and out. Inhale, rise back up. Now we'll make this more of a true twist. Take your right hand behind you, your left hand to the right quadriceps, and just take a turn around your center. But keep trying to anchor this left hip back a little so you don't completely lose your ground floor. And then eyes forward, shoulders, rest of body. Change sides, so your right leg straightens, your left knee bends, your left hip opens. Sole of left foot to inner right leg. Frame your right leg with your hands, lift up. And then start to find your head to knee pose. And I actually really don't like that it's called head to knee pose, because if you really try to put your head to your knee, you get so caught in your back. So I want to rename it, even though it's probably not my place to rename it. I want to say like heart to second toe pose. So you're really going out more than anything. One more breath. And inhale, bring yourself up. Keep your legs. Turn to your left. Reach your arms out into a T shape. You're turning your chest to the left. And so as you start to lower, you keep this great spiral as you go around yourself. Your right hand or forearm comes into the floor, your left arm up and over. Keep broadening across your chest as this top arm maybe reaches over the ear, but that just adds a deeper stretch to your low back. So with all the sitting that we do in life, this part is really, really, really tight. So you might be feeling that. But keep spiraling, keep lengthening. You're going back to go forward. You're going down to turn up. All these different directions. Last breath. And then inhale, center. Take a genuine twist. Your left hand back, your right hand to your left leg. Try not to spin your hips up. Anchor them back so you're turning around your central line and keeping a good anchor beneath you. Then inhale, eyes forward, shoulders, rest of body. Extend your left leg to meet your right. Soften your knees. With hands or no hands, lower all the way down on your back. Now as you're on your back, we'll take one more child's pose. So we did this at the beginning of class. Knees come into your chest. Open your legs, grab your inner or outer feet on both sides, and just let gravity do its job. You can rock and roll side to side if you want. You can straighten one leg or both legs. You can do lots of different things here. Just be intuitive for a bit with yourself. You can rock and roll a little. And then release the feet, keep your legs up, take your feet to the ceiling, and then just sort of like, I don't know, throw a fit. Bend your knees, kick your butt, shake your arms, shake your legs, just let it all out. Anything you need to let go of, just let it go. Shake, 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 do your thing, kick your butt, whatever. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug your knees into your chest, forehead to knees, big breath in. Hold the top of your inhale. Squeeze everything you got. Hands, feet, core, face, legs, everything. And then exhale, final rest, Shavasana. So you can extend your legs long, or you can take feet mat width apart, knees in for constructive rest. That's what I'm going to do, but you can always extend your legs all the way straight. You could have the arms long, or one hand to belly, one hand to chest. We'll just take a good 10 cycles of breath here in final rest. here, draw a smooth, full, round breath in. Part the lips and then exhale through the teeth. Start to make movements in your body, fingers and toes, wrists and ankles. You can shift the hips side to side, move the head side to side, and then stretch the arms overhead. You can keep the feet on the floor if they were there, or you can extend your legs. Then exhale, roll onto the side of your choice, whatever side feels right. And then you'll press yourself up into a comfortable seat. Grounding yourself in through your seat, closing your eyes for just a brief moment more, and growing tall through the crown of your head. So you're bringing a sense of currency into this form. So you're dropping your anchor, but you're lifting your buoy. You're spreading your collarbones from east and west. Imagine that your ears even spread east and west, so you hear more. Imagine the eyes travel to the space in front of you, and the back of your head travels to the space behind you, so that you're seeing more, but you're also processing what you see more. You have more capacity in your mind. All the while rising through your central line, nice and tall. And then taking hands to heart center. Finding a moment of gratitude for this practice, for your ability to breathe and move your body, for this gift of being alive. And then hooking your thumbs, stretching your arms up overhead. Take a big, full breath in. Hold the top of your inhale. Turn your armpits in towards your heart. Lift up through your crown of your head. Plug down through your seat. And then exhale, namaste.